All right. I think I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm trying this new streaming thing out. So normally I use OBS, but today we're using StreamYard. I think it's gonna be less CPU intensive because it's just based off of a browser. And yeah, we'll just go for that. What happened to this? Did I never do this? I did, yeah. Okay. Oh, you're given array happiness value, selecting K children, K turns. In each turn, when you select a child, the happiness value of all children that have not been selected till now decreases by 1 for the maximum happiness value. I don't remember how to solve this, or I don't even remember what this question's asking. Pick child with happiness value 3. Like whatever. I think I'm just gonna submit this daily. I'm not sure when I do this again. But okay, sort the happiness and then do stuff, I guess. I don't know. Let me make sure that the audio is working, stuff sounds nice, and we'll go on to, I'm going to go on to taking notes, I guess. Wow, stream elements. Sent the thing. Like, one good thing about using the StreamYard thing is that it integrates YouTube chat. It's less CPU intensive. And yeah. Let me just see how I actually don't know how it sounds at all. But I think ideally, like, just have more power is better, like with OBS. Let me see here. Do some text typing. Okay, why is there no suppression for my audio? Let's see here. Audio suppression. StreamYard, because that audio like actually sounds worse than what I was using on OBS. How do you add that? Audio echo cancellation. There's an option to turn off echo cancellation. It applies a couple of different audio processing effects when background noise can get out of hand. And it is okay. Reduce mic background noise, nice. And then automatically adjust mic volume, sure. Okay, cool. I think that should be fine. It should be better, right? Yeah, and then what I'm gonna do is we're gonna test this again. So testing. I think it sounds better. Okay, cool. And then what is up? Tonko Balanco1, OnlyFans software engineer. There is an echo. Sound is good. It isn't too noticeable, in my opinion. Yeah, sound doesn't. I was listening to it. It doesn't sound like super great, but okay. Also, I need to like get the things set up so where I can actually see everyone or have the chat popping up on screen. Let's see. Twitch. Let's see. Twitch chat on screen. Twitch chat on screen. StreamYard. I think you probably have to add an overlay. Comments. Show up on the right side. You can show certain comments by clicking. You can change how it looks by going to brand. Wait, so if I click show here. Yeah, on the LeetCode front page, there's an anonymous post about an offer from OnlyFans. Really? Oh, OnlyFans software engineer, nice. Based. Yeah, this can like pop it up on screen, but I also want it to where like maybe I want it to where like it has like the chat. I think I just have to add an overlay Just add an overlay and then do like stream elements. I don't know how that's gonna work. But yeah, okay, wait, what's this? OnlyFans software engineer, San Francisco, masters in CS, 3 years of experience after masters. I feel like I kind of want to get a master's, honestly. I might like I might like if I get a job, do like an online master's degree and just like do it over the course of like 3 years or something. Do you have an OnlyFans? No, but I work there. Chad. I don't even know if that's a Chad thing. I don't know if you want this company's name on your resume, honestly. Be like, do you want to be known as like a Pornhub engineer? I don't know. I'm sure they're solving some complicated problems. You learn a lot, but like, I think people are gonna feel a certain way. Benefits unlimited plus all premium content free based. Worked very hard to clear the interview. Nice. GitHub software engineer based. Okay. Insta hire. All right. Anyways. Let's see. Also, I mean, I guess I probably figure out how to do that like right now. There's banners, brand, add an overlay. Like all the overlays are like files. Add stream elements to overlay to StreamYard. So I need to see what's happening, man. Who wants stacks? Stocks? Who wants stocks? Everyone wants free content. What do you mean, who wants stocks? What are you talking about, Chandu? Show Twitch chat on StreamYard. Show Twitch chat on StreamYard. Oh, true. Yeah, for OnlyFans. Yeah. That's the real benefit, is getting free premium content. Of course. I don't know how to do. I guess I don't have to click this every single time I want to like show a comment. Maybe it's a good idea to try working there because some people would outright refuse to work for those companies, so you would get better job quality for the same requirements, I guess. I don't know if people would refuse it. Like they're all still really popular companies, and they don't get probably not a lot of applicants, but like they probably get a good amount of applicants. Honestly, maybe that is the move though. Maybe nobody would actually think about applying to those jobs. Like we went their OnlyFans careers. You'd have to actually go to their careers page, I think. But like you don't even see their careers page. Maybe it's because I have my safe search on, so it's not even going to show me. But you'd have to actually go to their careers page. 900 employees. Yeah, it doesn't really give me a whole lot of what their jobs are. No jobs. Wouldn't be surprised if that guy just made that up, honestly. OnlyFans, you get stocks. Socks, not stocks. Nice. You have to reach out to clients to collect the requirements. Yeah, everyone needs SWE too. So yeah, they for sure need software engineers. They one of my friends actually found an exploit in OnlyFans that would allow you to get like all of the content for free. He's like a security engineer, and he told OnlyFans about it, and they ended up patching it, ended up fixing it. So he helped prevent a security flaw for them. I don't even think they gave him anything for it too, which is crazy. Yeah, they didn't pay him anything. I'm pretty sure they were just like, "Oh, thanks for fixing that." But like, yeah, what he told me, it was like basically like a gist of it is that with there's like a common or maybe a common exploit with CDNs, which is that I think we're getting into system design stuff a little bit here, but normally what you do for stuck content is you put it into a CDN. This is a very common thing for system design interviews and things like that. So you have like some user or whatever, and they you store it onto the CDN for caching like reasons, and it's just better. It's clean than as opposed to like just giving them like the pure file or whatever from the database. Not database, but it's gonna be like an S3 storage or something. But there's like for I guess depending on how you implement it, anybody can access the URL, right? So that your applications will go to some URL to fetch the CDN. But if you just look at the network tab, you know where they're fetching it. You can just like query that CDN, and you'll get like whatever was stored there. I think S3 has roadblocks against this, but like people probably don't think about that, or app developers don't think about that. So, anyways, OnlyFans probably doesn't have like the smartest engineers. They probably need better people, but who knows? Okay, cool. So we're gonna finish this one. At least 50K. I hope. Yeah, honestly, that's actually worth like $50,000 too. Unironically. Okay, so it's gonna be a boring. Yeah, I was serious. Yeah. Shoot, how do you do this? Here. Cool. Yeah, no, it's probably worth that much. Can I show multiple? No, only one. I can star them too. But that doesn't do anything. Okay. All? Interesting. Okay, cool. 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 Yeah, I think I like this. And like I want to do StreamYard too because I want to have some way where one, I'm not using my CPU and like killing my computer. Two, I want to like have like the recordings of the streams, and then which is probably just nicer. You're making good videos, good titles. Thanks, Chandu. Thanks. Hopefully, we're gonna get some new ones into the works. Hopefully, get some new ones in the works. Right now, it's just boring system design stuff though. But yeah, and then also like the third reason too is that like you can actually watch my stream on YouTube now, so like I can get people who are on YouTube to look at the stream and things like that. Also, let me. Do I not have like I don't have a blank screen? Nice. Is it just stop cam? I guess. Yeah. All right. So you're building a brand. Yeah, I hope so. One thing too that like I'm kind of being lazy about is I don't have. So is this thing on? Yeah, one thing I'm being lazy about is like kind of like the branding stuff. Like ideally, I would have like some just brand elements, right? So like, and Pat kind of like unintentionally does this. Where if you ever go to Pat's stream, like he has DoorDasher, right? Like he has like stuff like kind of like in his community that are niche topics. He has like some slogans. And again, this is I don't think he's planned any of this. I think it just kind of all came around. But like he's got like calling all cockers, right? And he other things too. I think maybe a couple other things. But like I need to like probably actively come up with these because it just helps. It just looks nice. Like it's just nice. get some have some kind of vision of basically where you're going. It depends like if you're trying to look at it as a business or not, but yeah. All right, so yeah, let's go into this just boring stuff. So if anybody hasn't been paying attention or hasn't been following or they missed things or whatever, I am currently doing a study plan, right, for system design. So on March 4th, I didn't read these chapters, but went through them. But it was grueling. I was battling it out, but we made it out. So we're almost here. We're at this last chapter. It's May 9th. So I'm going to finish this a bit early. So that'll be good. And then after that, I'm over prepared for interviews. I'm good. We're finished. Like, actually, I could probably take any interview and just like crash it. Yeah. Did Alex Hughes books too. This is May. This is DDIA. This is DDIA. But in February, I had a DoorDash interview. So I was like cramming Alex Hughes book. So the Saturday, Google Maps, doing a chapter like every single day. Yeah. And Advent. Advent hotel, right? Like doing all of these and not even just reading them, but taking notes on all of them too. So I'm going to publish these notes at some point for my DDIA, for Alex Hughes. I'm going to try to like, I don't know if one thing is that like Obsidian has like a way that you can just push your notes up, but I don't know if I want to pay $5 a month to use that service. I feel like I could just make my own, but then also I don't know, is that even worth it to save $5? I mean, maybe. Seems to be quite the delay between chat and the overlay. Really? Okay. Maybe that's StreamYard issue. Actually, it's not that bad. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just saw you post that, and it was like maybe 5-10 seconds. So the only problem is right. So I switched over, and I'm using StreamYard now. So I'm just gonna try this out for like a month, and then just see how things go. But yeah, I don't know how to have a stream. I don't know if I can have Twitch chat on here, which kind of sucks. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. All I can do is like click messages and like display them like that. So I don't know. I can play music too, play background music. Anyways, all right. So yeah, I'm gonna just finish this chapter out, and then. But anyways, yeah. Once I finish this thing, then I'm done. We're going back to being LeetCode streamer. I'm gonna be doing system design mocks, just LeetCode for fun, and then maybe just any coding things that I want to do. I've been thinking about actually since I wrote this, I had a couple more ideas, which is like auto applier for Microsoft, like TikTok, right? I could use Selenium or something. I think that would be cool. That would be useful. Like a Vim setup for using LeetCode example cases. Do you still have the isograd problem I told you about? Yeah, I have it bookmarked. That was the disjoint set union problem. I did learn disjoint set union, which was good, but I haven't done that problem. Let's see, what other ones? I think I had a couple of ideas. Yeah, that's probably gonna be one of these two. Oh yeah, and then also recreating actually, or like building a live 1,000 or 1 million plus like system for courses using like AWS, or like DynamoDB, Lambda, and then like API gateway. But you can use like these 3 tools to like build out like a complete scalable system. I think DSU is my favorite technique / algorithm. It's short to write yet very handy and powerful. Yeah. for the problems, and it's fast. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For like, I guess any of the problems, the only problems actually I see it on is just seeing connections in a graph or components of a graph. But also like the code is so short. Like if you were to like just copy and paste like a template of it in a contest, like you're just winning because it's only you can do stuff in like 4 lines of code. Basically, that would take you, 15, 20 lines or whatever. Doing like BFS or something to count components in a graph, for example. All right. So yeah, anyways, these are the ideas. Okay, I'm gonna go into this. Hopefully I can finish this in like an hour. Hopefully. Finish this and become a god at system design. Become a god at system design. All right, let's move this thing over here. Let's put this here. Cool. Okay. If a thing can be ordained, and I don't care about that. Okay. Opinions and speculation of the future are subjective. Okay, let me see this. On the other hand, some stuff like monotonic stack or 2-pointers is always tricky. Exactly what you need to do. You can always mess it up. The implementation can be more tricky. You can forget to increment, decrement. You have to think about several edge cases. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a nice tried and true algorithm. But that's I don't have that much experience with DSU, like disjoint set union, so I don't know a lot, but yeah. These themes have run through all the chapters. For example, we discussed fault tolerant algorithms, reliability, scalability, and mechanisms for resolution. Okay. Overall, this chapter feels pretty like, and it's just more. I mean, it's less less concrete, so I could probably skip over a lot of stuff on this one. It's more opinion based, and it's probably like most of it probably disagree with. Also, like the max flow algorithm. I also like the max flow algorithm, Edmund Karp, but I only used it once in a problem, and didn't think about it might using myself. I just implemented the solution. I like Floyd-Warshall. Floyd-Warshall was like super easy to understand, and that one actually I gained a lot of elo. And I didn't gain elo from Floyd-Warshall, but like I did super well in a virtual contest because of that. Yeah. Yeah, it's O of n cubed. Yeah, I mean it's fast though. Like I mean it serves its purpose, which is if you ever given a graph problem that you need to find the shortest path between all nodes, yeah, it serves its purpose. Like it's O n cubed, I believe. You're just going through every single node, and it's just super simple. I think it was this problem, this one here. I got like rank 2000 on the virtual, and this one was literally just because I used Floyd-Warshall. It was super clean. Like just to score that high because you know some big algorithm, and not even I didn't even know it. I like Googled it and like followed along because the logic was just so simple. And then this one, oh yeah, this one was this one I got like rank 1,000 after the decision. The houses, it wasn't a houses problem. I don't think I've done 377. No, it was I mean, there's several problems with it. I mean, it's just like any problem where you need to get the shortest path between all nodes, not the shortest from A to B like Dijkstra's would be. Because calculating Dijkstra's on every single node is just too slow. 396, I barely solve 3. I'm like 5,800. Big rip. Yeah, everyone got screwed on question 3 though. I'm really surprised, honestly. Very surprised. But a lot of people screwed up on that one. Okay, cool. So let's see. Nice. How did you solve 3? Maybe of a simpler solution than mine? I think it was like the standard solution. I think it was because I thought there was only one solution to it. Everyone was doing like the greatest common denominator, but that doesn't work. So let's see if I could explain it, or I show you the code too. So let's see here. Yeah, minimum concatenation. This one is like looping through every single combination, checking if it's valid, and then like if it's valid, you do like the substrings for all of them. Don't really remember the whole thing. I mean, I think on stream, I like talked about it. Like on stream, I was actually doing it and solving it like live, and let's see here. What I kind of realized that I kind of want to try having the the first one, I think, as an anagram, and then just seeing like if everything is an anagram after the first one. So I knew this was 10 to the fifth, and I knew that like that this question was like asking, okay, we should try one, like this is brute force. We try one and see like is A an anagram of everything? Okay, is A B an anagram of everything? Okay, is A B B right? Is this one an anagram of everything? This one anagram like you do this every single time. This fails because this is like within squared. But what we can do is maybe hit something that's about in log n by we can maybe do something that is in log n by only considering proper multiples, I believe. I believe that's what I'm basing this off of. So this one can never work. 3 can never work here. So we can actually cut out like a lot because there's only so many that are actually even divisible. And that was like my thing, right? So like I saw like the brute force and then I just kind of went down from there. What is up, Prim? I don't know how to pronounce your name, but Beast. What's your question? What is your question? What's up? What's up? And yeah, but anyways, that was like my idea. It's just like, okay. And I was pretty sure this would work because if you given any number, you're probably only like it's probably going to be log n times that you can actually evenly divide them. So that's what I did here. Although I don't even understand how people came up with like the GCD value. Yeah, I think I have done the same. Yeah. I don't understand how people came up with GCD from this. Because I feel like I was able to like think about I don't know. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know, man. Minimum possible string and the minimum possible string length is the greatest. I don't know. I didn't even look at any of that stuff, but oh, that was my first take GCD of the counters of everything. Yeah, I didn't understand that. Oh, yeah, also Glump is here. Glump did the GCD value. So I didn't understand why people did that or how that works. I didn't see that solution really. I wasn't even paying attention. It's like what's the frequency of the char that shows up once in each substring? I don't understand. Should I focus on market trends or should I focus on one thing and complete it from start to end because market is so volatile? Sometimes web dev is on hype, sometimes AI ML is on hype, sometimes blockchain. Like, should you focus on market trends? I mean, focus on market trends. I mean, my guess is that you probably want a job. I feel like if you want like a job in tech or if you're trying to you're trying to get a job and like make money in tech, I feel like your ability, your income directly goes up to the number of skills that you learn. If you spend 3 months learning something every single time, so you're like, oh, I'm gonna learn nice. If you're like, oh, I'm gonna learn this thing. I'm gonna learn React because everyone's talking about React. Oh, I'm gonna learn data science now. Everyone's talking about data science. Oh, I'm gonna do this one because this is the thing that's here. Or like you never actually learn any stuff, and you're just kind of like just sitting there with all of these. Versus you have to take the same person and you have them. You're like, oh, I'm gonna learn React, and they just learn React. They just learn React. This person's gonna like be more employable because it's just more of like a benchmark, right? Like it doesn't matter. You can bounce around, but you need if you want to get a job, there's like some threshold that you need to break through. There's a threshold you need to break through on like the skill level. So like that might be here, but you need to learn one thing and then just break through. And then you're suddenly like employable once you've hit this line. Right. So I think it's good to use market trends to like evaluate, but you just need to stick with one thing, gain that knowledge, break through, and then you can get your job or whatever and like make money off of that. And then you can say like, oh, well, okay, now I'm like a god tier React dev. I'm god tier at React. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start like learning this other one. Right. I already have my job, I'm already making my money, but now I'm gonna learn this other one. So like maybe that's gonna be like Python, right? And then you get into Python. And now that you know React and Python, now you can do backend dev, you can do front end dev, and you're suddenly like a full stack engineer, and now you're way more employable. I feel like for if I could base this off somebody, like I I don't know. Anyways, just TLDR is just the more skills you learn, like the more your income's gonna go up. Like you can do this, but it's just gonna take you a long time because you never put in the work that the same person did on one language. So you gotta learn like one thing. It doesn't matter if it's blockchain, do blockchain, but do blockchain for 1 year, right? It's got like jack of all trades, can do a lot of things, but extremely efficient in any. Yeah, it's like that, and then you're just like spreading yourself. It's like that, except and you're just spreading yourself thin on because you're just not going to have anything to show for it, right? This person does have something to show. They will have a job and they'll be making a lot more money. And then this person's like, they keep jumping around every single time, every 3 days, and they don't have anything to show for it. And so it just, I mean, it's not bad. I'm not gonna say it's bad, right? You can do this. This is fine, but just like, this is gonna take a long time because you're juggling so many balls. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, that's it. I mean, just learn stuff, man. Just learn. Doesn't matter what. If you want to do blockchain. And then get that job. Again, if I'm assuming your goal is to get a job, that's kind of like my assumption. But get the job, and then boom, now you can play around. You can dick around. You can do game dev. You want to do game dev, like make some little circles for game dev. Go do some circles for this other one. Yeah. Anyways, that's all the stuff. But like if I follow the margin market, I will remain mediocre in everything. Nowadays, it's so hard to crack a job. I don't know. I feel like I've also like I'm like generally cognizant of the trends and market trends. So I think it's a good thing to make sure you know the market trends. That can tell you a lot. I wouldn't just ignore them, but I mean it's a dangerous thing if you can't like commit. But yeah. Okay. Anyways, at least, and again, I'll say this, but like this is just what I've been doing, right? So like I started, right? I got like a CS degree. So like, kind of how it went for me, I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna be a CS major, right? Because I was a CS major, I could get a job in software engineering. I could do really a lot of stuff that I would want to. And so then I like transitioned and I was like, okay, well, I'm actually gonna do like Python stuff, right? So I did like Light Python. Now I'm doing like the system design stuff, but this is just for interviews though. But system design, and then I also did like JavaScript, like when I was doing that stuff. But CS major would get me a job, JavaScript at my job, Python at my job, and now to get another job, like I have to do system design and like lead code, like type stuff. But and then once these things are all gonna like form, and then like it's just gonna get even bigger. And my guess is that my salary is gonna increase also from this. And then if I want to, I can say like, oh well, you know what? I'm gonna start building up another one, right? But this is just me. Like I'm just giving you a personal example. But so then let's say I want to do data science, right? Okay, well now we're going into data science, or like now we're gonna go do infrastructure. We're infra now. Then it's just gonna grow, right? And then I don't think this thing is actually zoom in enough, but yeah. Wait, what's up? So there's a solution using GCD of occurrence that passed. No, it doesn't. It doesn't pass. GCD doesn't work. But the problem was that one was more dramatic because everybody tried like GCD and stuff. And it passed, but they didn't update their cases. I'm starting C in a few months, kind of nervous in the expectation. Oh, CS. Cooks, by the way, what is up? Starting CS degree in a few months. Any tips or expectations? I don't think there's really anything. I mean, I think it's like pretty straightforward, right? I mean, it's just learning stuff. I was nervous, not nervous, but like I was kind of worried that I would have to drop out, but I guess I got lucky. So lucky in the sense that like I could not fail my classes. But any tips? I mean, for CS grad, like again, if you're doing CS to get a job, right? The CS market's super hard right now. So like my recommendation would be the same thing, is just like learn stuff. Like I don't, again, if you're trying to do this to get a job, number one, like do like basic basic array lead code problems specifically, like, or not even just basic, but just do array based lead code problems. Like, get good at array lead code problems. Get good at all of them. And then you can apply to jobs, right? Apply to jobs. Apply to internships. Again, I'm assuming again that your goal is, I have no idea what your goal is. This is very general advice, but for anyone who's like trying to like make money in CS or something, apply to internships. You get a leak of problems, they're going to ask you questions like this on your thing, on your, if you want to get an internship or a job, you just want to start working immediately, like you can work like your actual summer as your, like your starting year, you do your first classes and then you can line up an internship. And they're going to ask you just questions like this. And then that's it, apply to internships. And then probably get involved in community stuff. And this is also going to lead to you getting more jobs. And then like, I don't know, like study for your classes. It's probably like, I mean, that's generally it. You do these 4 things, you'll be fine. But a lot of people, it kind of depends on how their mind is. I don't know. Or how their motivation is. A lot of people kind of struggle with stuff like that. What's the best way to revise concepts? Because I understand after everything, then I forget everything. I mean, there's no best way to revise. Like you just learn, right? Like you, like, I mean, you know, I don't know if you heard of spaced repetition, but I mean, you just go over it again, right? Maybe if you forget, you just go over it again. How it kind of looks is that like you'll remember something. So like you'll go from, I guess, knowing nothing, and then you'll like spike to here, but then you'll go back down. So maybe to here, but then you revise. And then so like now you're back here, right? And then you go down. Like it's just kind of like, I don't know if you heard of a spaced repetition. I mean, you just look at it again. Try to teach it to somebody else. If you can't teach it, then you probably don't understand it at all. So you learn something, forget, learn, like forget, or you just keep, the more you do it, the more you retain to where it doesn't like just drop off. This is where it would be if you never studied, but like you hit like a baseline and where it becomes more knowledge. Cool. Wait, what's happening, bro? You guys got yeah, during the contest would have passed. Yep. Oh, I would have stolen points. Nah, they corrected it. They took the points away from people. How could they forget about the test case? Yep, because LeetCode sucks. That is the actual answer. LeetCode does not give a fuck about their platform or their contests. That is 100% the case. It's very unethical for them to break their own contest rules based LeetCode. Yeah. No, I wouldn't. They wouldn't have stolen points. They rejudged. What do you mean? Purposely missed? Like they purposely chose out shit test cases. They did it on purpose at this point because if more than 10% fail, they got to rejudge, but they didn't. Yeah, I don't see that in their service level agreement. I don't know anything about that. I like how we're back onto the LeetCode contest 578 drama. I haven't read any of their comments, but there was so much drama surrounding this contest. Well, it says over the submissions. I'm worried because I haven't really done anything else in code, so I want to start learning Python and just learn the basic programming problem solving. I guess I'm asking more in that sense. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, because I kind of started there too, where I didn't know anything about programming, and honestly, like when it comes to programming, at least for me, I don't know, I starting like solving like these super easy problems, like array based problems, like going here, like this taught me like how to program, like unironically. So like doing these and then just like figuring out how to use for loops, how to use I guess while loops, if statements, but just more for loops and if statements, bro. That like took me so far. And that made like programming classes like were my easiest class by far for sure. Just because like I just like did this stuff and like this teaches you how to program, how to get a programming mindset, and then once you have that, like you can kind of do anything. And classes are like a joke. The only hardest things for me for math. Um, Dang, you guys are really, really going at it, huh? Without the you guys are really going out at again this 596 drama. If your goals have system tests, if your goals not fuck over people of their contests, don't have system tests. Litter still won't do anything. FML phone typing is hard, yeah. I need to like have a way that I can get this on StreamYard. All right, I'll definitely look into it for sure. Thank you so much for the advice, man. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, overall, like it. A lot of it just comes down to just like, which kind of sucks, but like the actual bare, the overall general concept of this is gonna be just code things, right? Like that's how you get better at coding. But I prefer doing like this. I like the leak code route. I like the algorithms route. Like my actual route was doing like Project Euler. But like again, if you're just trying to like learn coding, you're trying to like make money, like have a career in that, this is going to be like the most direct path. And this is also going to like help teach you how to think as a programmer. Is doing problems. The more problems you solve, the better you get at problem solving. How do you get better at problem solving? You do problems. You solve problems. You try solving problems. If you can't, then you try again the next day. And if you can't, then hey, I mean, just keep trying. That's all you can do. Yeah, sure. This happened to you before. Like test cases mistakes long. I just got fucked. And what is up? Cat's hello world. I am in CS. I'm in my third year. Kind of worried because what I hear about the job market right now. How hard do you think it would be a fish? It depends on how good you are as a programmer. If you are a C student, then yeah, this is job market's gonna be impossible for you. If you know how to program, you learn skills, use job market will be fine. You'll be okay. Um, yeah, it also depends on your country, but in the United States, that's how it works for sure. Any hope for new grads? Any hope for new grads? But also, let's see what smart coder say. Bad management can start anywhere, like that one virus spread problem, and traverse the whole graph, eventually ending. I mean, I don't know if, yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to kill LeetCode at all, like this contest thing. But I don't know. I feel like LeetCode's brand feels like a joke, honestly. And I think there's a lot of problems within LeetCode's system, honestly. And I think it's also very, very, very obvious that they don't actually care really at all about like their users on the platform. Like their whole thing is just like, we have tech jobs. We have the answers to all the tech jobs. And they can go really far with that. But yeah, I actually think that's probably actually their only thing, is just that like they have the answers to all the tech jobs. I think that's like the only like utility of LeetCode, which is pretty nice. I mean, it's a pretty big utility, but I would only wouldn't put my stock in. I'm not buying any LeetCode stock anytime. I don't think this is gonna make them go under though. I mean, maybe it hurts their brand, maybe, but their brand is tech company stuff, not having fair contests. This is a free service. Contests are free, problems are free, and they're getting paid peanuts. I mean, don't you think being free is completely utility? Being free a utility? Being being free for what though? Right? Like if I give you like free dog shit, right? Like is that utility? No. Like the utility is just what do they have? They have questions. Um, that is utility, right? Like what do they offer you? They offer you questions. They offer you a place to practice. They offer you a place that you can do competitions. Um, the only thing that I think is like unique though is just their company, right? You don't think LeetCode's a net positive? No, I mean, like I said, it's good, right? This is value, right? I mean, this all the stuff on LeetCode's website, which is why I'll tell people, hey, if you're trying to learn a program, go do LeetCode, is because if you do LeetCode, you will unironically you could make up to like $500,000 a year, $200,000 a year at the US. Like, I mean, that is actually value, right? Um, do I think LeetCode's the best option? No shot. This is no shot. Are there mistakes? Yes, there are mistakes. There are a ton of mistakes. Um, like I mean, I kind of already like did this with I kind of talked about this earlier, but like there's a lot of problems with the platform, and I mean I don't know if we really want to get into talking about all the problems with the platform, but yeah, I think you're being a little bad faith now on the world. Imagine you had to do interview prep by buying Kraken Coding Review. Just ask Larry what it's like learning algos. Um, can you think of a better way of learning algos than LeetCode? Really? Whatever when it's fresh. A bad contest next. I too was mad. Well, also I didn't lose any points in this contest. Like I mean, before actually, if you guys go to back to a week ago, you guys can go to my VODs a week ago. I said LeetCode's a dog shit platform before. This is not a new take, I guess, by me, but like, and when I say like dog shit, maybe that's like too aggressive, right? Like the actual like true thing is that because again, I mean I mean I don't know, I don't care too much, but the actual true thing is just that like when I look at when I'm doing like LeetCode stuff, when when I'm looking at like contest solutions or whatever, and they don't really make any sense. When there's like when if I like go to like to here, and I'm like doing like a contest, and there's like a ton of like Chinese like bots here. When there's like cheaters that are on like the contests and like LeetCode's not doing anything about them, which again, it's it's okay, they don't have to, but if I'm like trying to solve a problem and like they're paying for like these solutions, these editorials, I guess, and like the editorials like suck. Um, it like I don't have any like when you can't do LeetCode problems with your friends because just for whatever reason like somebody actually like build out a platform. Somebody has to build out a platform that like lets you have like this Chrome extension, and then you put in the Chrome extension, and then now you can actually finally solve LeetCode problems with your friends. And when you can't actually like go into profile and like look at what your friends are doing, and oh shoot, but like 2 weeks ago they put out this like really cool button, and oh my god, it's like so nice, like that, but like you can't actually. It's like doing like all that stuff. Like that's actually objectively like just dumb. Which is cool. Like if if you want to say that like the LeetCode stuff is nice, but this is just all those problems those are like all the things that like I think they could improve. They could probably like do this right like um but it's never going to happen, and they don't have to because they can already just they can kind of just go off of it. But oh boy, I think it's a dog should take nice. I mean, yeah, I know. I think everything I said was like pretty logical and makes sense of just how LeetCode can improve as a platform. But um, it's okay. You don't have to agree with me. That's fine. Um, yeah. How do you think? Yeah, I mean, of course, right? Like Like I agree with you. LeetCode is better than Coding Game. Has a little word plus no 5 continents with that statement. I'm pretty sure they're farming crypto. I mean, can you name any platform that's not bad? I think another aspect is, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's fine. Like, Algo Expert, not ranked number 1. Yeah, but I mean, like I said, you don't have to agree with me. It's just my thoughts on it. I like my internal thought is that just LeetCode is just kind of like a cash cow. Like they're just milking it. And it just seems like they don't actually care. And they're not going to change anything. They did a good job. They started off good, but like I'm talking about like now, like and in the future. But I mean, I don't agree. Like, yeah, LeetCode's been extremely, pivotal. You can make a shit ton of money. Like, there's a lot of benefits to doing it, and I would recommend it to anybody because it is the best thing that we have. But anyways, yeah, you don't have to agree. That's okay. You can disagree. Oh boy. I'm trying to understand. Can you tell me a coding platform you think is good for interview prep? Yeah, no, I think LeetCode is probably the best one. Like because LeetCode has LeetCode already has like a culture. LeetCode has a culture of people who are all trying to like interview prep. LeetCode has interview questions like for Meta. Like where else are you going to get Meta's interview questions from? For all these reasons, like yeah, LeetCode like is going to be like the best one. I don't know if there's any other platforms that actually do that except for like maybe Chinese websites, but I mean LeetCode is on the top for those reasons. I think they're all shit. I don't know if I wouldn't say LeetCode is shit, right? I mean, maybe like if I did say that, then I guess I'm wrong or I was being dramatic. But I think LeetCode's like direction is shit. Yeah, I think LeetCode's direction is shit. Like, I don't think they're making any improvements on their website. I think they're probably collecting maybe $300,000 a month, $300,000 every month, and they just do site maintenance. That's what I think. And I think that, yeah, I don't know. I think like I would have preferred like binary search stuff, but we should probably say that as a priority. I'm gonna say X is dog shit. Yeah, I mean, if I said that, then I would. Yeah, I don't know. The direction of where LeetCode's going is. I don't think it's gonna be really. Yeah. Patching God, do textures with signature makes people think that there is language is better. Raymond Jones, are you for real? They just updated their UI. Nice, yeah, it's true. They updated their UI. Oh my god, nice. LCCN, yeah. Buddy, yeah. Are you auction off your water bottle? Nice. Brent Arata TikTok interview in 5 hours. Nice. I think at the end of the day, we also need to realize how difficult it is to create contest problems. Yeah. Yeah. And if any one of them finds something wrong, they jump down your throat. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Really hard. The only thing is, actually, I don't even know anything about the GCG thing, but whatever. Anyways, yeah. So that's that. Those are my thoughts on LeetCode as a platform. I don't think I answered. I think Cook, didn't you say something? I don't think I answered it. LeetCode is like a free gem. Then it's nice because it's nice because it's there and there is equipment. But can you get somewhere if you use. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I would consider it like that. Yeah, for sure. Like going to the gym, honestly. I think like there's a massive parallel between going to the gym and leak code. You're a skeleton crew trying to piece other people. Yeah. Oh, right. Cool. All right. Nice little deterrent, man. I knew things were gonna go nuclear once I saw leak code contest weekly 9396 get mentioned. I knew things were gonna go nuclear. Oh boy. All right. I think one of the advantages there's no. I think one of the things is that there is no the best search platform, so I tend to. All right. So we're gonna go back to this thing over here. What is up? No condom, Chris. Isograd, best platform, nice. We're going back to the boring stream. And I've spent maybe like 10 minutes actually going over it. All right, so this chapter of DDIE is actually pretty. It's kind of like more theoretical, I guess. It's just not even it's theoretical. I guess more subjective is what he says here. But talking about the future, how things should be. How can we improve systems? How can we make our systems now even better? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Why did binary search die? I don't know. Who knows? Kind of sucks though. I guess you do have to you probably have to contact the founders and ask them, right? I feel like you could make and maybe I don't know, maybe like some like thing in the future. I could actually see like a reality where what I do is I just say like screw it, I'm unemployed, I don't have any work to do, and then I just I send out an email to like all like top leak coders or like leak code streamers, like Neat Code and stuff like that, and I just ask them like, hey, like I just built this platform. You want to endorse this? And I get like all those influencers to basically like go into like this platform, and I just and I build it. It's like use my system design knowledge or whatever, and put it on like an AWS server. It's probably charging me like $5 a month or something. It'd be hard, but I don't know. I could see some reality where I just do that. Just try to put a competitor leak code, which would be insanely hard to actually overtake because they just have a lot of stuff, and then you'd have to come up with the questions yourself too, which is very, very difficult. That is very difficult. And voice chat. I feel like I don't know. I guess how do you monetize it though? I feel like you can monetize it. All right. So if you have a problem, I want to store some data. Integrated binary rooms. All right, single layer multilayer. Thus, the appropriate choice of a software tool also depends on the circumstances of every piece of software. Even a so-called general purpose database is designed for a particular usage pattern. So this is where the first challenge is then to figure out there's a ton of software and tools to be considered a specific application, I guess. And then first challenge, you figure products and what circumstances they're good in. Vendors will only tell you the good things. Or better yet, not that they will only tell you. Actually, probably it's true. Honestly. I remember Six Pack Sexy tutorial on one of the prefixing problems. Good old Six Pack Sexy. They read concatenation. I don't know how in Platination you can rearrange. Oh boy. Wild. I don't think it's a bad English problem. Oh boy. Okay. Previous chapters should you to be able to ask questions to read between the lines and understand trade-offs, right? This is a really cool thing too, because like if somebody says it's a B tree, someone says, oh yeah, this database is a B tree, and they're like, yeah, it's great for writes. You're gonna need like some explanation for this because these are like rate heavy like workloads. Like you kind of know just based off, you can make assumptions just if you understand like the underlying technology. Another problem in complex applications, data is often used in several different ways. One, software can't work for all circumstances. So then we go into combining specialized tools by deriving data. They did at the end of the day. Iterate over and skip the iterations. And skip the iterations for something that goes in a divisor. What is up, Chemistrying? I don't think I've seen you chat before. I bet they haven't think all of the critical test cases. Yeah. Yeah. Are you combining specialized fluid deriving data? It's common need to integrate an OLTP with full text search. Conversely, search indexes are not. It's an issue of data search. You may need copies of data, as I often see. Okay, cool. So one common case is needing to do search queries. Have an OLTP database, text search index. Whereas SQL can do this, but only works for simple applications. Probably need something like Elasticsearch or bigger ones. Can keep data in different locations to utilize several tools, like a data warehouse, or like data warehouses shoot like that. Navy Federal Credit. Let's see here. Drag this thing out here. $10 a.m. Receive a final email 2 days before your interview. Okay. And you have to reply all too, right? Cool. All right. I'm gonna Whoops, what is this journaling for? I am currently trying to study for a system design. I'm about to close it out though. And so I'm just going through designing data intensive applications and just taking notes on it. So I basically every day I was just going through the book, doing a chapter a day. And now I'm just going to close this out. We're going to be finished. And then after I finish this stuff, we're just going to be system design mocks, leak code problems. I'll probably like stream stuff doing like preamps. And then, yeah, man, then we're just vibing, man. I mean, I'm over prepared for interviews at this point. So then it's just getting interviews. So that's what's going to be happening. And then maybe coding up to like startup ideas. Like, kind of thought about doing this, maybe not, but an auto applier for sure is probably going to be in the works. And I kind of want to set up my Vim to where I can just like easily run leak code test cases. And I want to think about a way to like I can fix that because I want to actually exclusively use Vim instead of using LeetCode's website because I just like using Vim and LeetCode doesn't have like all the setups I guess that I would really prefer. Also, I can't use Vim during contests on LeetCode, so I guess it's really for that. And then maybe I'll like build like some scalable application or something. Maybe that's. But anyways, that's what's up. That's what I'm doing. That's kind of like the things I'm doing. Before this in February, I had already taken notes on system design from Alex Shu's book. And yeah, I think that's it. Could maybe, I guess, do the SQL database design stuff. I don't even think that's really relevant. It feels more like object-oriented stuff, honestly. But anyways. So yeah, just doing research. A lot of reading, but we're almost done. I don't actually understand this on writing to database. Discussed in earlier chapters. Okay. What is up, Midnight Simon? Almost finished. I'm almost finished with this with DDIA. So then we'll be back to grinding lead code. Probably have like about 1 hour left. 1 hour, 2 hours, and then we'll be done. And then become a lead code streamer, full-time lead code streamer. Full-time. Try to climb all the way up to the Guardian. When is the next interview? Like 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks or 3 weeks. 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and then I'm all dried up, and I'll have no more interviews unless TikTok maybe decides. But yeah, no, in 2 weeks. So like around that time. And that'll be for Amazon. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll pass it. Maybe I'll fail it. Who knows? But I guess we'll know like around that time period. There'll be an update in 2 weeks. I feel like what I need to do is probably just come up with more like stories or maybe better ones. Like I might like try to like hallucinate, fabricate, maybe stretch the truth on a couple of them. I don't know though. Or what I could do too is in the 2 weeks, like I actually just build something. So that's another thing I've thought is just like I'll actually build it, and then I can just say that I've done it because it's true. I have done it. So that actually most likely is going to be what's going to happen. Is I'll build something and then yeah, it'll be good. Let's see here. I guess I'll. All right, I guess probably end stream here. Actually, it's been a while. So this is like my first stream doing DuckDuckGo on DuckDuckGo. First stream using StreamYard, and it's kind of nice. I get to like look at the chat. I guess if you guys are curious what it looks like, I get to look at the chat, and like so there's my screen here, right? There's like chat here. I can like pop up icons here, which is cool. I think I'd probably just have this UI but like integrated into my OBS if my computer was like actually running well. But like this one was like I think generally pretty smooth. So maybe we'll keep it up. Only problem is that this doesn't have Twitch chat, so you can't actually see it, which I think is maybe less community oriented, right? It's probably worse. I don't know. So maybe this is only good for like lectures, but it's very smooth and I don't have to like really do anything. Anyways, so we're gonna call it here. Infinite Ray exploit. Heck yeah. I got my Shadow Clone Jutsu. Kage Bushi no Jutsu. Yoichi Tenkai. All right. I'm going to dip. So let's go over here and try to find someone to raid. Find someone to raid. There's no raiding on YouTube, which is kind of weird, but I don't know. Guess there's no leak coders. We got Pat, but Pat is gone. Bro, I can't believe that girl. What is it? Snow X Cone? Snow X Cone? Bro, this girl was doing leak code for like I don't know if she was doing leak code for 7 hours, but Raid Midnight Simon special stream, yeah. Ray means king in Espanol. It does. It's like very awkward too when I'm in any Spanish speaking country. If I say like my name is Ray, they're like, oh Ray, king. I don't like that. But bro, this girl was streaming like 7 hours. What the heck? Apparently she's starting on the grind. Starting on the grind. But what the heck? And she has like I think she averages like maybe like 80 viewers or something. But she was doing the typical starting leak code, doing flood fill, binary search, and all that. I think she's on an 8. Oh. Yeah. But I don't know, maybe she says day 3, so maybe she'll keep doing it. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, but Vera Holocrypt did too well as an leak code streamer, honestly. Honestly. All right. See you guys. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. No leak code streamers, so I'm just gonna dip. Peace. 07. 07. Nice. Wait. Chris says wait. You get BetSimps recommendations. Okay, never mind. Subham is doing SQL leak code based. 07.